Mike King. Welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Hall of Fame Museum and Indy 500, the classics. Joining me is Speedway historian Donald Davidson. And Donald, coming into the 1960 race, Roger Ward was looking to repeat his championship, but the real sensation here before the green flag ever fell was qualifying.
That's right, Mike. Eddie Sachs won the pole at 147 miles an hour, a record. And then on the last qualifying day, a sensational rookie named Jim Hurtubise came along and did 149. He broke the record by 2.5 miles an hour, almost did the first 150.
Another classic here at the Brickyard. Let's take you back to 1960.
And the season of speed goes into the first qualifying weekend. As track president Tony Holman looks on, the tape is cut, and Dick Rathmann, first in line to qualify, takes his 4 laps. And Dick makes the field with an average speed of 145.543 miles per hour, a new 4-lap track record. Dick's younger brother Jim makes his bid in the Ken Paul Special. His crew welcomes Jim with love and kisses. He's earned a spot in the first row and beats his brother's newly set record by almost 1 full mile per hour. Roger Ward has a smooth ride around the track and also wins a spot in the first row with 145.56 miles per hour. Qualifying speeds go up and up. Eddie Sachs takes his turn. Former Indianapolis winner Tommy Milton watches Eddie sail, and the crowd knows he's really pouring it on. Pole position with a record-breaking average of more than 146 miles per hour. His crew is slightly hysterical, and Eddie blinks back tears of happiness. Cotton Farmer is not so lucky. United States Auto Club officials check the car and okay it for new tires and another try. Then the rains come, dampening hopes of qualifying. Jim Rathmann launches a paper boat in a puddle. Intermittent showers have fans running for cover. Gusty winds and heavy rains alternate throughout the day. Rainwater is swept from the track. Cars are shrouded in plastic raincoats waiting for the showers to pass. Finally, the rain abates and protective covers are stripped off. But what's this? Veteran Dwayne Carter asleep at the wheel. Again, the cars line up to go on the track. But it's not a good day for rookie Lee Drollinger. The rookies have trouble, though. 27-year-old Jim Hurtubise is ready for a real run. He gets the green flag and blasts off, cutting down tight on turns and riding high in the straights. Hurtubise goes all out. Cannot believe their stopwatches as he goes faster and faster. Even poker-faced Brett Maverick is amazed. Hurtubise smashes all track records for both 1 lap and 4 laps. He hits 149.601 miles per hour on his fastest lap and qualifies with an average of 149 plus miles per hour. Well-wishers and his family mob him. And his record time is posted above the Travel-On Trailer Specials garage door. Famous race driver Wilbur Shaw has told in his book how there's more to the race than drivers and mechanics. It takes other men to put the 33 cars on the track. Track officials who make the rules, and the men who supply tires, balance wheels, those who furnish pistons and rings, shock absorbers, transmissions, spark plugs, and inspection services. Men like Bill Taylor provide the thirsty race cars with powerful fuels and the finest lubricants. He's a retired driver, and his compliments are well received as he congratulates old pro Dwayne Carter on qualifying the Thompson Industries Special. Disappointment for some, real heartbreak for others. Joy to those who made the field of 33 cars that will start the Memorial Day Classic. And so goes qualifying.
So fans saw an incredible qualifying session for the 1960 race, but Donald, what they were going to see on race day will go down in race history.
Indeed, Mike, perhaps the greatest two-man battle ever seen at the Speedway. Now remember, in those days, the leaders only made 3 pit stops. Roger Ward and Jim Rathmann hooked up together. They swapped the lead 14 times in the last half alone. It was a fantastic battle. Let's see who wins.
gets underway. Track President Tony Holman and Director of Racing Sam Hanks lead the 33 racers around the 2.5-mile oval. The crowd comes to its feet. Engines roar to full power. The green flag drops and the race is on. Roger Ward cuts into the first turn ahead of Eddie Sachs and Jim Rathmann to take the lead. Cars accelerate to top speed and drivers jockey for position. Coming out of the fourth turn, it's Ward, Sachs, Jim Rathmann, and Troy Rathmann. However, midway down the straightaway, Sachs passes last year's defending champion. But in the fourth lap, Ward again moves into first position. And with speeds better than 141 miles per hour, he holds the lead until passed by Rathmann on the 19th lap. Pace-setter Rathmann, who won the 500 in 1952, slides into the pits on the 25th lap for tires and fuel. 19 seconds later, he's back on the track, but riding in 10th spot. Rookie of the Year, Jim Hurtubise in the Travelon Trailer Special pits. For 3 tires and fuel, and he heads back for the track. Next to pit is Herman in the Hunt Magneto Special. In the pits for 49 seconds before his crew has the car tired and fueled and headed back into the race. Despite many long hours of practice, things don't always work smoothly in the pits. Lap, the yellow caution light flashes its warning for the first time. "47-year-old Dwayne Carter, the oldest driver in the race, spins 4 times in the north turn. He narrowly misses the wall, slides into the muddy infield, and stops unhurt. In number 16 gives the spectators a thrill for their money. His brakes fail and he futilely tries to stop his car by scuffing the inside pit wall. Only when he drives into the soggy infield grass does the car finally come to rest. 197th lap with Johnny Thompson leading the pack. Eddie Russo spins into the wall. While the yellow flags are moving to slow traffic for the Russo crash, Chuck Stevenson spins out of control in the same turn. And minutes later, rookie Wayne Weiler hits the wall. Both Stevenson and Weiler are luckier than Russo. They walk away from their accidents uninjured. Halfway through the race, over 100 laps completed, it's Jim Rathmann, Roger Ward, and Johnny Thompson, first, second, and third. 20 laps later, Ward moves into the lead, and a duel between last year's winner and the perennial bridesmaid is on. Tony Bettenhausen makes his record pit stop. While the Dalgard crew hurriedly refuels the car and changes tires, Bettenhausen, a 14-year veteran of Indianapolis competition, complains to crew chief Jack Beckley about his smoking engine. After a brief consultation, the veteran speedster moves his number 2 car out of the pits and back onto the racetrack. But only for one lap. He hits the pits the next time around, fighting the menace of fire. Bettenhausen, uninjured, is the 11th man to drop out of the race. The grueling grind next claims Eddie Sachs. And then Troy Ruttman. Already out of the race are Dempsey Wilson, Al Herman, Len Sutton, Johnny Boyd, Dick Rathmann, A.J. Foyt, Gene Force, Jim McWithey, Wayne Weiler, and Eddie Russo, the only man injured thus far in the race. The dueling frontrunners Ward and Rathmann make their third and final pit stop simultaneously in the 151st lap. Ward is out first, 17 seconds for 3 tires and fuel. But Rathmann's car is already rolling away from the pits when Ward passes him. Rathmann takes the lead on the 152nd lap. Ward regains first position in the 163rd lap. Between their final pit stop and the end of the race, Ward and Rathmann change positions 15 times. In the 197th lap, worn tires force Ward to reduce speed, and Rathmann takes over the lead. After 10 years and 3 seconds at Indianapolis, the youngest of the racing Rathmanns captures his first 500 win. It's down victory lane and into the winner's circle for 31-year-old Jim Rathmann, 1960 Indianapolis champion and winner of the fastest 500 in history with a new speed record of 138.767 miles per hour and $110,000 prize money to his credit.
And Donald, despite his second-place finish that day, Roger Ward was not at all disappointed with his performance that day.
Not at all, Mike. He won the race twice, 1959 and 62, but he always tells people to this day that 1960 was his best race ever.
1960, another classic here at the Brickyard. For Donald Davidson, I'm Mike King. We hope you'll join us next time on Indy 500, the Classic.